I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So the Vikings win an ugly game, an ugly battle in Jacksonville versus a gritty, feisty, tough, physical, young Jaguars team. Who brung it? They came to play. But at the end of the day, the game shouldn't have been that close. I'm gonna get to the stats, the time of possession in a minute, right? Yeah, just the time of possession alone that the Vikings had, they should have scored way more than 12 points. Sometimes that's how it be. You include turnovers from Sam Darnold, et cetera, et cetera. Stupid interceptions. One interception, questionable though, definitely hit the ground. Don't know how the refs missed it. The refs were piss poor once again, especially on certain play calls, right? But a close game came down to the wire. Ugly game. Sometimes you have those ugly games. The great teams pull out the win. A win is a win in the NFL. Heavy. Got some notes here, and I don't really need the notes, but I want to point out a few players, break a few things down. First off, I got to shout out Josh Oliver. Now you got TJ Hawkinson, Josh Oliver back. Josh Oliver did a very good job of catching the ball today, in my opinion. Had some nice catches. He's known for really strictly being a blocking tight end. But if he can get going and get in rhythm and make catches as well as TJ Hawkinson balled today. He's getting comfortable, getting back in his groove. His knee looks good. He's running around. He is a weapon, pretty much a safety blanket for Sam Darnold, a body that Sam Darnold has liked to go to. And majority of the game, TJ Hawkinson was the only one getting open for real, him and Oliver, right? Yeah, the tight end stepped up today heavy. So shout out Josh Oliver for coming into his own right, becoming a receiving tight end as well, let alone great blocking tight end. But shout out Josh Oliver, dog. Sam Darnold, I got to get into Sam Darnold. I'm going to get into his stats later, like I said. But Sam Darnold, I don't get what he looks at, what he does. This is 4 or 5 weeks in a row. You have to ask yourself the question, is this him? Is this who Sam Darnold really is? How long will it last? Look good beginning of the season, still playing well if you subtract the stupid interception, but he's still doing it. Today he had three interceptions. Tried to force 2 balls into Justin Jefferson, heavy, and one was an atrocious throw in the end zone where Jefferson was wide open. All they got to do, lead him on the pass. It's a touchdown. Should have been an easy throw. I don't know where Sam Darnold's mind goes sometimes, but this is becoming regular. It is becoming regular for Sam Darnold, dog. He is religiously throwing stupid passes, forcing them in. And you ask yourself, I got to reiterate it, were the analysts correct about him? Will he revert back to his old self sooner than later, dog? You got to ask yourself the question. We're just being realistic here. No disrespect to Sam. He had some good plays today, right? Made some good plays with his feet, etc. That's what we need from him. He has that dynamic ability. He can get out of the pocket. But those stupid interceptions, uncalled for, inexcusable at this point. Week 8, week 9, why are you still making those dumb mistakes? And I know KOC is talking to him. You know they watching film, putting the extra reps in. So it's like, does he go somewhere in his mind where he just has a brain fart? Whatever it is, dog, he got to stop it. Yeah, Sam Darnold has to stop it quickly and swiftly, because when you go up against a good team, an elite team, we talking playoff games, first round, anywhere from the first round to the NFC Championship, wherever the Vikings make it. You can't do that versus a great team in the playoffs, an elite team. You're gonna lose the game. Heavy, homie. Heavy. And there's no guarantee that your defense will play that well week in, week out. Shout out to the defense, by the way. Played a phenomenal game. I'm gonna get into that later as well, huh? But Sam Darnold, you got to get it together, big dog. Bottom line, you do some good things, but you negate all of that from the stupid decisions you making, homie. Period. And you have other options. All else fails, throw the damn ball away, Sam. Live to play for another down. You forcing dumb plays in? Come on, dog. Come on, bro. So that's Sam Darnold. He has to get it together. Protect the ball. Protect the ball. And then you add penalties, false starts, On top of that, from the O-line, I mean, at some point you're gonna lose, dog. Against the best teams in the NFL, definitely. That won't fly playoff time. Whole new season. You hear me? Period. One thing I noticed about the Jaguars, they got a lot of speed. They had a lot of speed on the field. Gave the Vikings some problems early, really the whole game. Them boys came to play. You got to respect it. They had speed. They had dudes that fly around. Number 44, even though he had a dirty play after the game, that boy was physical. That boy came to play. The Jaguars had speed all over the field. And if they would have had Trevor Lawrence, I think the Vikings still would have won, but it could have been closer than it was. There's no way the Vikings have the ball for, what, 42 minutes and something seconds and only score 12 points? Period. And that's going against Mac Jones, who's going to give you an interception or two like he did. Heavy. But the Jaguars came to play, and they got speed at every level, every position, and they gave the Vikings problems. Yeah. Hawkinson looking good. I spoke on Hawkinson previously. He's looking real good out there. Good to see him run around. Happy for the dude. Hope he continues the ball as he gets into a groove, gets back into the game speed, gets adjusted to the game speed. And Hawkinson will be all right, man. Had a good game today. Definitely was a big target. Look good running routes. You better not put that dude one-on-one against no linebacker, dog. He gonna eat him up every time. I mean, every time, huh? But Hawkinson looked good. Happy for him. Good to see him out there running around and catching passes. He is a weapon. He is the ultimate weapon. They just got to get in rhythm. They got to find that balance, etc. But it's good to see just a tight end that Sam Darnold trusts and feels good going to. And like it or not, Jefferson was on clamps a lot. Jordan Addison was on clamps a lot. It was times, like I said, tight ends were the only ones getting open. So we got to really break it down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sam Darnold missed some passes, but Jetta's got to get open more. Addison, Naylor got to do more. The Jaguar secondary was ready to play. They was locked in, and they came with it. And they're going to try to take Jefferson out the game. Double teams, press coverage, help over the top. So everybody got to get involved, but it's a learning lesson. Learn from it. Like I said, the receivers were on lock a lot of the game. They broke free late, but hey, dog, you got to get out to the gates faster. Got to get off that press. No way around it. Heavy. KOC once again. Not a full quarter yet. Still hasn't coached a full 4 quarters. He had good play calling most of the game, but that third quarter, late in the third quarter, or it might have been the fourth, I think it was late in the third, somewhere around there. He had 2 stupid calls deep in the red zone. The reverse he tried to get to Naylor, trying to look pretty, trying to razzle and dazzle instead of run the ball or throw the ball. When you run the ball, getting 5-6 yards a pop, or throw the ball, bruh. KOC goal, he does it every game. Goes into his head for some reason, tries to look pretty, tries to do too much. That was a stupid reverse play call. Dumb reverse play call. Like, was it a second down, first down or something? Set the team back. Dumb play call. You hear me? We can blame Sam for killing some drives, for some stupid turnovers, but you got to blame KOC as well. Had 2 drives late in the game, stupid play calls on third down. One was first or second down. Come on, man. Why are you calling a reverse? Slow developing reverse play to Jalen Naylor. No. Kill that noise, KOC. So once again, go back to the lab. Go back to the drawing board. Learn from it. That's it. But KOC still ain't coached a full 4, and we need more. I got to keep saying it, man, when it comes playoff time, or you playing a team like the Lions, bro, for the division, hear me, late in the season, you got to win these games. You think you can win these games with bad play calling on top of turnovers? No, homie. Great win, great victory. A win is a win, but no. You love to see the Vikings battle it out, find a way to win, but no, that ain't going to cut it. That ain't going to cut it there. Got to get it together, get it in order. And it starts with KOC. Period, bro. I just want to get into some of these stats of the game and really break it down, man. Because there's no way the Vikings should have only scored 12 points. The offense. I got to respect. Shout out to the defense. Respect the defense, man. They won this game. They kept the Vikings in this game. They applied pressure. Jonathan Grenard showed up late. Blake Cashman, he's a winner. Blake Cashman, he is a winner. You need him on the field. Huh? Byron Murphy, shout out to him. Cam Bynum, big interceptions at the end of the game. So you got to say the defense won this game, homie. The defense showed up. Shout out Florida. They look like their old selves. You can say it's against the Jaguars and Mac Jones. I get it. But the defense stepped up in tough situations. When the offense couldn't score or turn the ball over, they held them down, let them get back in the game. Period. No matter how you look at it. That's what it's about, man. The Vikings offense has to do much better. Shout out to the new kicker and long snapper. You know what I'm saying? The kicker had a solid game today. First time, you know, kicking came in. What was he, 3 for 3? Shout out to him. Salute, solid performance. But I want to get into the stats. Let's just get it here. Minnesota first downs 28. Jacksonville only 10. Shout out, big props to the defense, man. Defense was swarming today, flying around, shutting shit down. Third down efficiency, 5 of 14. The Vikings were 5 of 14. Not gonna do it. Not gonna cut it, dog. Not gonna do it. Not gonna cut it. You hear me? They gotta improve that. They gotta improve, especially against the Jacksonville Jaguars. But like I say, this was an underrated defense. They got speed out there. They got boys who can play ball out there. Period. And the O-line performed better, but not enough. Not enough. Ed Ingram still getting put on his back. Garrett Bradbury was still getting put on his back. They improved, definitely. They played a better game than they did last week. But at the end of the day, they have to continue to get better. I need more physicality. Need more physicality. I'm saying that we're just talking true facts here. Fourth down efficiency, 1 for 1. Rushing yards, 169, not bad. And the offensive line really played well down the stretch. I got to give it to him, especially in the run game. Aaron Jones, sucks to see him get injured, but Cam Akers ran well. And, you know, 169 yards rushing, that's a plus. Jacksonville only had 56. Once again, shout out to the defense. Shout out to the defense for holding it down. Period. The trenches stepped up as well. 233 passing yards. Only 87 for the Jaguars. No cap. And I know they didn't have Trevor Lawrence, but even with Mac Jones, he's an experienced veteran, a former Pro Bowler, be in the playoffs. So he's a feisty. He comes to play ball, roll tide. 87 yards on passing. Oh, that's a great game for the defense. Was it 402 total yards? What, 143? Sacks. The Vikings had 3. Jacksonville had 1 interception thrown, 3. Sam Darnold, we can't have it. We can't have it. Even though you can subtract 1 interception because it definitely hit the ground. I don't know what the rest was looking at. The rest was so piss poor this game, dog. Some calls were just so egregious. It's crazy. Like, what are you looking at? What are you not looking at? Jacksonville had 2. Punting average, yeah. Penalty yards, 6 for 40 yards. The Vikings had 25 for 3. 3 for 25 yards. Jacksonville had. Gotta subtract the penalties, man. Stupid penalty, setting yourself back every time, false starts, etc. Dog. Fumbles, none for the Vikings, 1. Here it is. Time of possession, 42 minutes and 19 seconds. The Vikings had the ball. That does not correlate. That should not correlate to only scoring 12 points in a game, homie. You got the ball for 42 minutes. 42 minutes. Wasn't that a record or something? No way that only correlates to 12 points a game, dog. Ain't no way, bro. How the hell you got the ball that long, only score 12 points? Inexcusable, homie. Inexcusable, dog. Let's go. That's on the Viking offense. Definitely Sam Darnold takes a lot of responsibility, but it's on KOC late in the game as well for some questionable play calling once again. Period. So you asked me, the offense failed this game, even though they scored enough to win the game, to get in position to kick field goals. But 12 points, nah, bro. Versus the Jaguars with the ball, 42 minutes and 19 seconds. Not gonna cut it, homie. Not gonna cut it. How you care what you're talking about? A win is a win. Got the victory, cool. Got the dub. But it's shit to fix, dog. They need to start now, dog. No off day. Get in the lab tomorrow, dog. Period. That was piss poor. The overall solid victory. Go to Jacksonville, get a gritty win. Talk about the mistakes, the errors later, but you get out of there with a win. That's what it's about. That's my opinion on it. SKOL Vikes, win, lose, or draw. You know what it is. Big SKOL here. Got the Tennessee Titans next week. Let's keep it going, man. Got to win down the stretch. Win the game you're supposed to win, definitely. and the rest will take care of itself. Let me know how you feel about the video. Feedback is much appreciated. Once again, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell. SKOL Vikes, man, forever.